It's your boy Jim's TV here, man, and it's been a lot of things going on with Wack 100 lately. Um, but it's not about lately; it's about the pattern and the trend that I'm saying, man. And I'm gonna break down in my video today. I'm gonna do a couple breakdowns, show areas on Clubhouse and stuff like that where he was exposed and how he do a lot of double talking. But for me, the most disrespectful thing I could say about Wack 100, man, is his it's something I don't have tolerance for. The disrespect that he displays that I don't have tolerance for is his disrespect and his constant um down talking on the dead man who's and this dead man just happens to be Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey's no longer here to defend himself. Um I need people to step up and defend Nipsey. Um and speak on his behalf because Wack 100 is he been he been a bit of a clown in my opinion. You can't talk about a dead man. What's in the past is in the past. Whatever's a part of that man's history and legacy. Every other month, every so often, Wack 100 has a wild take on Nipsey Hussle, which leads me to believe that he's a Nipsey Hussle hater. He always has been. And so I don't like that disrespect, but it's just one of them things, man. You're a 40-something-year-old man. You shouldn't even care about certain things and you still care about them. You get what I'm saying? If we didn't have any type of Nipsey information before he passed, why are we getting so much right now, especially out of his mouth? Um, especially when, and this is why the bodyguard probably put hands on him before. He's tired of Wack disrespecting his dead homie. And let's just get into some of these things right quick.
One
Let
mic,
him
one mic, real
talk.
quick.
Yo,
I'm
Hey,
doing
go ahead,
y'all
get
the
this.
favor, my nigga.
Yeah,
One
one
mic.
mic.
I'm doing y'all the favor,
Here we
bro.
go.
Do me
Here
a
we go.
favor.
Get the fuck out
How
of
you
here.
doing?
I'm running the
We
numbers
was
up.
fine with y'all. We was fine without your ass in
Yo,
here, man.
chill, man. Don't crash out, man.
Yeah,
Chill. Ask the
Hey,
relax.
brother some
listen.
questions and
Jehovah.
that's it.
We was
Hey,
fine without you
listen.
in here.
But
Nigga say,
just
yo,
so y'all
Wack.
know, hey,
One
listen. Just
person's
so y'all
job.
know, I'm gonna give y'all some game, right? Let me give you some game. Wack 100 is definitely a social media name. That's not a gang name. So yes, Wack 100 is that. My gang files say CK Wack. Wack 100 doesn't exist in my gang file. So you're absolutely right, bro. It's an internet name. That's what that is. You're right on
Oh,
that.
this is a gangbanger right
Hey,
now. He
Ah,
said
hey,
CK
that
Wack.
nigga need to keep
Has
it a
made
buck
you
that
humble
you
so
gang
you an
yourself,
bang.
man.
internet
That's
He said
gatekeeper?
crazy.
CK
Hey,
100.
I'm
Wack.
just being real with you, bro.
How
Hold
you
on.
CK? You ain't never kill a crip, nigga.
Hey,
Well,
Wack.
you
You
Hey,
know,
and
that's
hey,
Blueface
your
still
that's
Hey,
good?
yo,
your
hold on,
allegedly.
hold on, hold on,
yeah.
That
hold on.
energy way different now,
Hey, yo,
Wack.
Wack. Hey, yo,
What
Wack. Let
up?
me ask you a question, bro.
What up? What up? What up?
Is you standing on that shit about Brad Dog being down move, bro?
About what? About who?
About Brad Dog.
He know his secrets. Ask me
He
something
said some
else.
shit
Hey, you
about
and Blueface still good, Wack?
Yeah, we good. Why wouldn't we be?
All right, for sure.
But you called him
He
a
called him a
bozo.
bozo, man. He called
Ask
Blueface
me
a
something else.
bozo.
Ask me something else.
This nigga crazy.
Are you in
I'm asking you.
California?
I'm answering your questions, my nigga.
Are
Like,
you in Cali?
did you
yeah, I'm in
call
I
Okay,
got
hold on,
Cali.
hold
questions.
Nipsey
I
on,
got
hold
a
on,
questions.
hold
I got
bitch?
on.
questions.
I
I got
asked that, I
questions.
asked that for a
Are
reason.
you
Hey,
are you finna
Hey,
crash
Wack,
one
out?
you
person
a
at a
real
time.
Aries, my nigga.
I
You a
asked that
real
for a reason.
Aries.
Hey, Wack,
Yep.
Miss you,
you're
Blue.
in
Yeah,
Cali,
I'm in
so are
Cali.
you
What's
are
up?
you going or not going to the funeral?
Well, it's two of them. It's 2 dates that's happening.
Okay,
One for the people and one for the family.
Are you
okay.
going?
If you know,
You
you
know what
know.
that mean?
If you know, you know.
The
I
one
will
for the
attend the
family
family
gotta
one.
be somebody.
I
What?
got a question. I got a question.
Yeah, I'm listening.
My main thing is how you didn't see that shit coming with Hassan, knowing that he get his money off of YouTube
See
and
what
content.
coming. You act like I'm worried about that, bro. I
No,
stand
I'm
on
not
whatever I
saying
say.
that. I'm not saying you worried about it. I never said you was worried about it. I said
Yeah, I
how you
stand on
didn't see
whatever
that
it is.
coming.
I mean, that's just not what I do, but it is what it is. I'm not tripping, my
I
nigga.
bet.
I
Y'all,
get
Is
it.
I
But
Nipsey
you
mean,
know he
Hussle a
make his
rat
money
though,
off of
bro?
content
That's what
on
I want to
YouTube.
So
know.
now check this.
So does
So check this. Check
Akademiks.
this. Yo, Wack.
Since when is it cool to make fun of niggas that get molested? Kids, adults, whoever. When was that cool?
When was what cool?
To make fun of anybody that
Playing
got
down.
molested. When was that cool? To bring
Man,
that
I
up.
don't give a fuck about no nigga got molested.
But
That's
if
his
that's your
problem, not
kids, you
mine,
gonna
bro.
give a fuck, right? You a cornball.
That's his problem, not
Yeah, but
mine,
if
bro.
it's
Well,
his
why you
kids,
act
it's
like you
between you
pressed
and your
him and you
Damn,
didn't
I
kids.
press
You a
him?
smoked that.
cornball.
That's gay shaming.
Who didn't press him?
You
You gotta go.
manipulated like you
Did you go
pressed him
Y'all,
watch
and you
it?
didn't
hey,
press
y'all
him.
niggas is acting
Well,
like
you gotta go
I
watch the
acting
shit
watched
like
because
it.
they
KG
watch the
right
shit.
now, man. Get this nigga out this
Isn't
fucking
it
room,
true
man.
that your
Fuck all
son
this
is
nigga
gay?
shit.
Nah, definitely not. If he was,
Yo,
I say
Jess,
it,
what
but
you
he's
said?
not
They
though.
acting like
Yo, Wax.
KG.
Hey, I'll tell you what,
What?
Wack. You tell Hassan you'll meet him in a mutual state in the Midwest, and y'all can box it out or something. What's up?
He don't want to do that. He want to try to make a check. I ain't gonna give him no money. We can get out in the alley though with the
You know
cameras on.
Red
That's what.
Wax?
He ain't making no
Hey,
money.
Nigga, is Nipsey
I'm
Hussle
rich
a rat,
already.
bro?
He
Did
can't
you
get
say
rich
that?
off me, my nigga. I can't let a nigga get rich
You
off
You
don't.
me.
know
That
Never.
Red
Yeah,
Yo,
go
I
Wax?
got a
ahead.
I
question, yo,
think it might be
Wack.
too
Why you
late.
playing dirty, man? Why you gonna take his page, man?
Oh, I'm definitely gonna take the whole page. That's happening right now.
That's crazy.
Actually, I'm glad you reminded me,
Yo,
my
Wack,
nigga. I gotta sign
did you
away.
call
I
Nipsey
mean, bro,
Hussle a
like
rat,
when
bro?
you click it
Yeah,
on, bro.
suck it, nigga.
Listen. You can't start something, bro, and then
You
dictate
started
how a
this.
nigga
Nah, but
decide.
But
yo,
you
that's
telling
giving
Yeah,
on him
nah,
and
yo,
Wack,
yo,
you
Wack.
He
started
That's
it.
Nah,
started
giving
Wack,
it,
you
Wack.
You
started,
a
Wack.
being.
You
rat,
started
nigga.
that
That's
You
shit,
that's
started
nigga.
it,
giving
Wack.
You
being
came
gay,
in
Hey,
on
bro.
Wack, are
Clubhouse
you
acting like you
delusional, my
pressed
nigga?
him.
Are you
Hey, bro,
delusional?
y'all can't tell me how to fight back, bro.
You a
That's
Hey,
like
but
snitch.
Calling the
Wack, you
cops,
started
bro.
it
A
though,
lot of
homie.
Yeah.
broke
You
niggas
You
started
doing
wanted
that.
to
that,
be the
nah,
bro.
you
rock.
don't legal to
And you
do
went
that,
there.
bro. You need legal to do that. That's just YouTube rules, bro. Like what the fuck you mean?
Hey, look, you doing that because you scared you don't know what else he got on the record? That's why you
No,
want
I
to
don't
talk?
give a fuck what he got on record.
Hey, hold on.
So let that
I'm
nigga
just
pull
doing
out
that.
his shit
I'm
then.
just doing that because that's his
Hey,
pockets.
but Wax.
Did you say
Fuck the
Nipsey
pocket.
Hussle was
Just
a
let him put
rat?
out the info to it. Let him
What'd
pull
you
out
say?
the info out and record the whole
Did you
conversation.
say Nipsey Hussle was a rat, bro?
I mean, you know, his homie said that, but they know. Everybody knows what's going on. I definitely repeated. I definitely
Oh, I
repeated that.
respect that. Yo,
Nah, nah, he
Wack.
Whole
said,
ass
Yo,
nigga,
Wack
yo,
is
bro.
Wack,
getting
they
on
just
his
took
shit.
that
Yeah,
shit. He
Wack.
said he did not say that shit
Yo,
Nah, he
Wax.
yesterday,
said
bro.
it though. He said it
Hey, listen,
today,
here
and
go
I
the thing. A
respect
lot
it.
of you niggas from out of town, here go the problem. A lot of you niggas from out of town, y'all think y'all know what's going on, but pay attention to this. Ain't nobody disputing what the fuck was said. That's all I'm gonna leave it at. Baby
Yeah,
mama ain't
everybody
gonna
disputing
disputing
that
what was
shit
Being
said.
out of
though.
town ain't got
Watch
shit to
out.
Hey,
do with what the fuck you
hey,
talking about.
bullshit, because if you ain't here with it, then you don't know.
You been scared.
Alley.
Sugar Free said he
I
was
Nah,
gay
tell
but
you
too.
listen,
what.
I don't
everybody
know, my
standing
nigga.
on
You sounded
everything,
like you
bro.
scared, my nigga. I don't
Tell
know.
He
you what,
scared. So let's
what
get
am
an
I
academics
scared
Yo,
meeting
of?
Wack,
on
I'm
this
sorry.
bitch.
Sugar Free had you
Sorry.
running.
Think you
Hey, what
mentioned
am I
Wack.
scared of?
You sound real calm. You said you was an aggressive nigga. You ain't coming off
What you
Yeah,
mean?
I
aggressive
Yeah,
know.
no
yeah,
more.
Yo,
your
Wack,
You
energy real
always aggressive.
different
What
now.
are you
Yeah.
talking about? I'm answering your
Sugar Free
questions,
said
my
he
nigga.
gonna knock
Yeah,
you
you
down.
answering with
Uh,
your inside voice, nigga.
The fuck
all
is
right,
wrong
So
with
listen,
wait,
you?
wait,
listen,
wait.
listen.
Who got the
Hey, yo,
Nips on
Wack.
stage?
Big
What up?
knockout from OVG looking for you, Wack.
Sugar Free
Them
looking for that.
OBGs, they don't count like that. Get the fuck out
Wait,
of here.
Yo,
That's
Wax,
how you
you
talking to
was
Hassan with the inside
got
voice.
the
the
Nip
Nip
sex
sex.
tape though.
Is that
Yo,
shit
Wax,
true?
you was fucking with some before all of this shit though, right? Y'all was fucking with each other, like y'all was talking and
Fuck
shit. It
with
was
who?
cool. Huh?
Fuck with who?
You was fucking with some though before all of this shit, right? Y'all was talking, y'all was cool, right?
Oh, I was trying to help him build.
Yeah, but
I
like
was
I'm
helping
saying,
him
like you
build.
was cool enough to be messy with, bro. Cause I'm not coming at you nothing, bro. You was
I
cool
was
enough to
helping
have
the
a
nigga
messy
build.
conversation with the nigga, right?
Hey, bro. Hey, listen, my nigga. I've had
Mhm.
these conversations with several people, bro.
I already know, but I'm
Yeah,
saying though,
like this
where
ain't nothing
you
serious.
know where you was wrong at, bro. So I ain't even
No, I'm
gotta
not
say.
wrong. Nowhere, nigga. I'm gonna do what I want to do.
I know, but
Don't
what I'm
shoot
saying.
My right
nobody
is
off
my
the
right.
stage.
Okay, the only thing.
Hey, yo,
I'm
Wack, you
gonna
gonna
do what
turn
I
on that
want to
nigga
do. Hey,
Benzino
listen,
though?
bro.
You
I
about to turn on him?
Hey, yo,
turn
Wack,
on
you
who?
sound like you fucked up though, bro. You got
Nah,
Hey,
to
but
give
watch
but,
this.
that
Watch
but
nigga
this.
bro,
Hey,
why
watch
grace.
you
this.
was
Hey, you know
talking?
how
Why
you
you
said
air
Hold
certain
on, hold
shit
on,
This
hold
out?
on,
nigga
hold on.
Hey,
One
crazy.
mic,
hold up, real quick,
one
real quick.
Hey,
mic.
yo,
This
one
crazy
mic, man,
clubhouse
one
nigga
mic,
crazy.
man.
They say they don't know we sitting here in this movie theater watching these
Yo,
movies.
who just said
Which
something
one
about
is this?
Benzino?
What about
I
Benzino?
did.
This
When
is
you was
TV
in,
Gang,
series?
so
look,
gang, gang,
hold
gang.
up. When you was in
What
Ion
about
room, right?
Benzino? up.
when you was in Ion room, right? What you say to
Okay.
Ion about Benzino? You was like, oh,
Uh,
that shit that you pulled with Benzino, that shit was good. Da, 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 da. I'm about to start a beef with
that shit was
Benzino
good.
now.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's what you said, bro. I was in
What was
that room.
good?
I
What are
heard
you
you say
talking
that.
about right now, bro?
The
I
shit that
thought
he
that that
came
shit
out
you
We
about
ain't
pulled.
talking about
Benzino,
some
bro.
irrelevant shit right now, my nigga. We
I
talking
don't know
about
what you
other
talking
shit,
about,
bro.
bro. You
Now you
making
got
up some shit.
dementia. He don't
Hey,
remember
one
shit all the
mic, one
time.
mic. Let me ask
You
Wack a
making up some
question.
shit. What up?
Hey, Wack, on
I'm
some
listening.
real nigga shit, bro. Like, why
I'm
you
listening.
come out here and act like you pressed that man. Man, you ain't do that, man. Like, why you ain't keep
Did you
it
watch
100,
it?
man?
Hey, bro, did you watch it?
I watched
My
it the
nigga,
first
you
day.
did not
made it
press
like a
that
joke,
man. You
nigga.
asked him humbly, homie. You did not
That's
press
a
that nigga.
I
fact.
thought
You
actually
made
Hey,
it
was
like
gonna
a
bro.
ask
joke,
you.
nigga.
Hey, look, so I
Hey,
guess a nigga can call you.
Let him
Hey,
answer. Let him
I
answer.
guess a nigga can call you weird humbly, tell you on some busted shit
And my
humbly.
nigga,
A
he
nigga
called
tell
you
your face,
and he
fuck that.
called you
I
a
ain't, wait,
fucking
wait, wait.
house slave, nigga. What the fuck you
Wait,
talking
wait,
Hey,
about?
bro,
in
I'm
a
You a
dumb
answering
house
you.
nigga.
slave,
He
homie.
called you a house
Hey,
That's what
bro,
he
slave
I'm
in a
gonna
called you,
dumb
let
my
him
nigga.
nigga. That was
Let
answer
him
or
answer the
not.
disrespectful.
question.
I tell you
Relax.
what, I'll
Nigga,
go to
I'm
the
not a
next
fan,
one.
so the nigga don't have to answer a fucking question.
Yo, y'all gotta get
Yo,
niggas
so
like that because
going,
they in
man.
the way, bro. Like,
Yeah,
you
he a
don't.
little too
In the way,
aggressive.
nigga.
Nigga,
All
you
right,
in the
in
way,
the way of
nigga.
what
You in the
though?
Nigga,
motherfucker.
nigga,
Way of what?
No. He not in the way, bro. He got a question. Let him ask it, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
All
what
right,
I'm saying.
all right,
I'm
but
trying to
look,
talk.
like,
Hey,
let's
Well,
get
Wack.
that
one dude
question
Listen, Wack.
out.
asked the question. So how many
Pablo,
niggas asked the question at one time?
Yo,
One or
bro,
two?
got
I
That's
was
me. That's
answering
me.
one.
This me to
all
ask.
right, one
This
at
me
a
to ask
time.
you the question.
Hey,
I'm
yo,
not
Wack,
asking you.
stop eating dick, nigga.
Nah,
who's that
who's
though?
that
Your
nigga?
mic is
Who
crazy. Yeah,
him?
he got to get shot, boy.
All right, but Wack, you be speaking on New York though, like you feel me, and you blood, and you talk
Shut up. I
about.
don't want to hear that shit. I speak on
Hold on.
everybody.
You see, you not
I
letting
speak
niggas
on
talk, right?
everybody, bro, because all that speaking on New York
Wack,
Alright,
you
shit.
gotta
but
let
you
him talk though,
Nah, you
you
Wack.
must be
running
a
You
new
know the
around
nigga.
with
funny
your
shit
rap,
is, you
homie.
were just earlier talking
I
about
speak
you
on
never come to
everybody.
Gotti
Hold on,
page and
one
all
mic,
that.
one mic,
Yo,
one
but
mic,
you
one
running
mic,
around with
What?
the
Yo,
rap
Gotti,
Hold on,
blood,
hold
yo,
on.
Gotti, I
nigga.
gotta say something,
Yo, one
bro.
mic on
one
Gotti,
mic.
man. One mic
Y'all
on
niggas
Gotti.
got one
Yo,
mic,
Gotti, I
man.
gotta say something, Gotti.
I gotta reset the room, man. One mic, man.
That's all
Yo,
I'm
Gotti,
saying.
man,
You
you
running
got to
around with a
control your
rap
state.
blood.
Gotti,
One
you know
mic.
what's
Man,
going
don't let
on
that
right
nigga
now,
run no
Gotti.
narrative and dictate
Wack
shit in here.
100 got that
I'm
6'9" nigga
reset.
lit.
I'm
He getting a
resetting the
check for
room.
that.
Yo, one mic on
Hold
Gotti.
on. Y'all
Keep it a
niggas
buck.
chill,
Y'all
man.
niggas
One
acting
mic,
like y'all.
man. Welcome to the Bullets Gotti show, man. Y'all see that greenhouse at the top, Gotti Gang 5.0. Make sure y'all click that greenhouse at the top. Y'all see what the title said. Wack 100 is the king of the internet gangsters, 100 ENT. Y'all see the link right there. Y'all can go click that link. Follow the moderators. Follow
100 got that 6'9" nigga lit.
I'm
Hassan, don't nothing change for me on my side. I'm who I am. You can't start a war and tell me how to fire back. So you had your fun, right? I don't give a fuck about a YouTube channel. That's how you make your living. So nigga, I'ma have my fun.
I got more than one. Knock yourself out. I'm not scared.
Yeah, that's cool. The page gonna come down and I'ma laugh about it. You laughing, I'm laughing. I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck neither.
Bro, see where you went wrong
Yo, Wack.
is
Yo,
when you
can't y'all
said,
squash this?
hey, this where you went wrong is when you said I had you on the three-way with Big U and Big U didn't know it. What you don't know is me and Big U ain't talking 15 months on the phone. We don't even fuck with each other. That's where you went wrong, dummy.
Oh, so
that's
basically,
where you went wrong, but
so
you an
basically,
East Coast nigga and you don't know those politics.
So basically, what you did was you called another nigga on the phone to pretend to be
No,
Big
Big
U
U
again.
wasn't on the phone. Big U voice is Big U voice. Everybody knows
You want
Big
me to
U
play
voice,
it?
nigga.
All right, let's go.
You lied, nigga.
So you didn't call him.
That was me and you on the phone, nigga.
You didn't call
Keep
Big
it
U on the
real.
three-way. You didn't
Bro,
call. All right,
hey,
we'll
bro,
see.
listen to me, bro.
We
Me
will
and
see.
Big U ain't talked on the phone.
You called Big U on the phone.
Damn near a year and a
Nigga, you
half.
lying. I was on the
Fuck
phone.
what I'm
You told
saying.
me to mute my
Big
phone.
U
You
even
lying.
know that.
Nigga, you're lying.
Bro,
listen,
me
I
and Big
understand.
U don't even fuck with each other. Nigga.
You called Big U on the phone.
We ain't talked to each other in 15 months.
The weekend of the Super
We have
Bowl.
not. Hey, listen. Everybody on the West Coast know
Nigga,
that.
you're lying.
You just don't
You
know
are
that.
lying. You're lying.
Me and Big U
right.
know when we called each other, nigga. You played yourself.
All right.
We don't talk to each other.
Stay tuned then.
We have been in the same room and don't even acknowledge each other.
You want to play with lawyers? I play with
It's
lawyers
real
too.
shit.
All that slander that you did with me, you supposed to play with lawyers.
Yo, Wack.
Unfortunately, I am who I am, and I got a great YouTube team. I run a label. So I let them do it. There ain't nothing.
Yo, Wack. He says if y'all come to the truth, y'all could just end it. I feel like, like for example,
hey, yo, fuck that, because you on some punk shit too.
No,
nigga, you know
Wack,
every
because
mother. Hey, listen, I'm the only nigga in there got at this nigga about his sexuality. I'm the only nigga in there.
Wack, it's not only about you though. Like there's information coming out about Nipsey and his baby moms.
To pay this nigga some money, I told this nigga in his face, 6ix9ine ain't paying shit, and that's a Wack call. Did I not? When he called 6ix9ine the king, I told him he was a bozo.
But
I
it's
not?
going beyond
So
that.
what
It's
the
going
fuck
to
does
leak
that mean?
conversation
That
that's
didn't mean
affecting
shit.
other people's
That
lives.
was
It's
conversation.
I
affecting.
told him he was on some busted shit.
Oh, so
He
I
was
was supposed
asking
to.
this
So
man
I was supposed
to
to
get
snuff
this
you when
nigga
you
some
said
money.
that. So I was supposed
Did
to
I
snuff
not?
You did. But
So
now
what you
it's
Fuck
saying
you
is,
mean, nigga? I wasn't pressing.
so that was pressing me.
Nigga, what? Bro, if
So
I
that was
get in
pressing
your
me.
business, the time.
So
Hey, listen.
listen.
If you
I
would
didn't
have
know
got
that
in
was
my
pressing me.
business, bro.
I thought that was. I thought that was
If you would have
debating.
got in my business
I thought that was
about me trying to
debating.
get some money for one of my
Listen, man.
mans, and you would have said, fuck that, nigga. This is my call. You ain't nigga, it'd have been a problem right there, nigga.
Man, you know what? At the end of the, what the fuck is we talking about then? What are we talking about? Why are we
Nigga,
talking?
it'd have been a problem. I'm not tripping
Why
with
are
you
we
there.
talking?
Listen, I'm not tripping with you. To handle your business. Wack don't give a fuck. I've been a power root 33 years. Niggas been trying to kill me all my life. Getting live. It did nothing. You took nothing. You stopped nothing. You just showed three things. A, you scared of me because you didn't say none of that shit in my face. You came to the shit already knowing you felt a certain type of way about me. You should have got at me. That's real shit. B, you showed another thing, right? Wack does pull up Dolo. I could have had a 50 niggas. For what? I didn't need it. It was going to be what it was going to be. I went there expecting not to leave because I knew any nigga say anything weird, I'm addressing it. I wasn't in that motherfucker 25 deep. Nephew was. You got, nigga, I asked you about your sexuality. Then you said what you said, and I said, so you liked it? Nigga, I said everything possible.
You did not say that to me, motherfucker. Play it on the tape. Play it on the tape.
That's right. Did you watch the interview?
You said I liked it.
Did you watch the interview?
If you did say that, if
I
you
don't.
did,
Well now. Wack 100, man, bring yourself to the stage, brother. Every time you turn around, you have some sort of issue, some sort of angst around with Nipsey Hussle. You're basically battling with a man that is no longer here to defend himself, to do anything to fight you back on the claims that you're making. You know, it's everything from his album wasn't this, he wasn't that, he wasn't like Tupac, who he's probably never asked to be, in anybody's opinion. You know, his music wasn't really that good, and people just started loving Nipsey when he died, and blah blah blah. All these things, you know, all this constant disrespect. Now it's the video. It's Nip was a snitch, and this, that, and the third. Oh, Nip was a rat, and you know, every so often, here you come with a new wild, ridiculous, some type of antic about Nipsey Hussle. For one, it's a little bit distasteful because it's coming from quote unquote the other side. If he was the 60s, right, and you a Pyru, right then and there, people should be like, oh, all right, you know. But you always got a scandal, expose, now it's supposed to be a sex tape. Like, come on, man. Like, if he was alive, it's one thing. But this man, dead and gone, can't defend himself, hasn't, to my knowledge, ever said anything to you when he was alive. What's your issue? Like, then you talk down, you talk bad about your artists. Like, call Blueface a bozo. You got little slick stuff to say about game. We know how everybody has stuff to say about Tekashi. But at the end of the day, you just saying like a disloyal dude. You know, when it comes to certain things, and maybe I'm wrong, see, because I don't know you personally. Most people don't. You know, all of this could be for entertainment, but even if it's for entertainment, why are you dragging a dead man through the mud? What do you gain? And another thing, I would hope and pray that if, you know, something was to happen to me and somebody come out and do what you doing in Nipsey, that somebody come out at least speak on my behalf or pull up on you and ask you to repeat all the things you said. Then when people are asking you these questions in Clubhouse and you know you having your back and forth with Hassan Campbell, your shit running together, it don't make sense because you say so much. You forget what you said. You forget the statements that you made, you know. Then you got all these incendiary comments about somebody who's no longer living, who's done more for the community, for the culture, for their legacy than you've done. You said on Clubhouse, and I repeat, 33 years gangbanging. Okay, I don't gangbang. I don't know what it's like to gangbang. And, you know, I'm glad you got through that tragedy. I'm glad you got through that type of lifestyle. I'm glad you made it out on the other side. Okay. But see, when you in the streets and you doing certain things and you grow up a certain way, sometimes it teaches you morals, values, and respect. And sometimes when you in the streets, gangbanging or otherwise, anything that go unchecked or undisciplined becomes a poor pattern of behavior. So then you go around thinking you the toughest man in the world because ain't nobody tapped your ass yet. And see, that's the thing about gangs. Touch one, you got to deal with all of them. So if your gang's strong enough, and you got enough people behind you, a lot of things that you say and do will go unchecked. Like when you're a Blood or Crip or MS-13 or whatever gang you claim to be, you know if you mess with one, then you got to mess with all. See, those single-minded non-gang member gangsters who did they dirt by themselves, and I ain't even saying that because a lot of gang members hold their own in the sense. But I'm saying on the grouping mentality, a lot of guys are slower to retaliate or bother gang members unless they're in the opposite gangs. You rarely see a regular everyday dude that's just a regular street dude going up against a bunch of gangsters. It just don't work that way. So I'm saying that to say, you know, you went through all you went through in that life, and it still hasn't taught you a lesson yet. You know, been to prison still don't teach you a lesson yet. It's all about respect. Respect first. Can't call a man a rat without receipts. Can't say a man was gay without receipts. You can't, oh yeah, he did this, that, and third with his baby mom's wife, blah, blah, without the receipts. You can't put that claim in that into the world because you don't have the facts. Like right now, what I'm speaking, I've already seen. I'm saying other people posted. So at the end of the day, personally, I don't have nothing against you. I just think it's disrespectful to talk down on a dead man, especially a dead man who's done so much and done what they've done. The same thing with the Pac ain't a legend conversation. Or this person ain't a legend. Are you a legend? At the end of the day, these people passed on or not, they've done things to solidify what they were. And we have to start separating the personal from what their accomplishments and their achievements. If you got a significant other and y'all do what y'all do, that's y'all business. Like, and everybody has vices. Nobody's perfect. So who are you to judge? And by my standards, you're not perfect either. Neither am I. You don't throw stones when everybody lives in their own type of glass house. At the end of the day, that man did what he did. He stood on what he stood on. He stood for what he stood for. Nothing is going to change that. So even when people are promoting a narrative and pushing a narrative, it doesn't mean that everybody's going to follow. Like, I don't know that man personally. He could have done some of these things. Who knows? But at the end of the day, when somebody leaves this earth and they are no longer able, capable, or of sound mind and body to defend themselves, whatever is left unsaid or unsettled that was taken to the grave with them should have went to the grave with them and nothing should come back. Your personal opinion is your personal opinion. You felt like, oh, his music wasn't like that. That's your opinion. I was bumping Nipsey before he passed away. I liked Nipsey before he passed away. I still bump that Lloyd song from the album that was supposed to be the first album. His first deal with I feeling myself, and I can't help it. Like, come on. The Crenshaw tape. What happened with the Crenshaw tape, how he handled it, the business acumen, I still remember the interview that he did in relation to it. And then after that, Hove bought the 100 copies for, he bought the how many copies he bought, and it pushed the platform further, and it pushed what Nipsey was doing further as far as the marathon. We get all of that. I'm a day one fan. Because I used to be like, man, it's a light-skinned Snoop Dogg right there. I thought they was related. It's just like with the Hussle in the House song. Come on, like, people were fans of him before he passed away. Not everybody, but a lot of people were. Okay, it just so happens when somebody passes away, it forces the rest of the world to pay attention who weren't paying attention before. Then the fans who sit next to a non-fan, no, bro, this what bro did, this what he was on. You become a fan of not only the music, but you become a fan of the movement and what he put down. See, a lot of things that he was doing wasn't known or noticed by the world yet because they had yet to come out. You learn things about a person when they die because they're no longer here. So everything that was supposed to be under wraps, like their business moves and things like that, and things that they had set in place, comes to the light because people want to show the other side of him. Because, oh, he slapped this person at the award show. He told them to get out his face with the camera. People had bad days, and I get that. But nobody's not going to say, oh, Wack is the worst manager I've ever seen. Nobody's going to say that. I mean, you do what you do. But all the other stuff, if you're a manager for these artists, be a manager. If you're a Clubhouse room runner, that's what you do. Be that. You haven't chosen a side. But yet you got the nerve to point fingers at everybody else. And I don't rock with the recorded phone conversation stuff neither. But the conversation y'all was having, y'all shouldn't even been having in the first place. See, because what I'm starting to see is like, okay, we're going to point the finger at somebody else when people are now shit. And that's a human pattern. That's a human behavior. You're deflecting to someone else because you can't take accountability in the heat, in the kitchen. And see, my problem with that is, if you don't take accountability for something you said that came out of your mouth, actions that you had, then you're never going to learn. So, for instance, you're on this conversation, you're on this phone call, said whatever you said in relation to Nip, Big U, whoever, to Hassan Campbell. You don't know Hassan Campbell from a can of paint like that. He's from the other side of the tracks. He don't understand LA politics, and you don't understand NY politics. So that's two different dynamics. Then at the same time, was it wrong for him to record phone conversations? Yeah. He probably did it because he knew who he was dealing with. You see what I'm saying? But y'all both got what y'all wanted, the attention. But see, what people who got morals, principles, and respect don't understand is y'all getting the attention should not come at the cost of Nipsey's legacy. Nipsey's name shouldn't have been brought up. If Big U wasn't in the room or wasn't on that phone with y'all two, he shouldn't have been brought up in that conversation. And then what y'all actually linked up for, I guess Tekashi, whatever DJ Akademiks had going on, that all got left out. See, the problem with Wack, got an ego. The problem with Suge Knight, good for all accounts. People say he did good things, he did bad things. Hey, he did help put on. He did help a situation. He helped Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre helped him. They helped Snoop. so on and so forth. The issue with that is ego. We feel like we need the credit all the time. We need the spotlight all the time. If I help another man, it is not, or another woman or another human being on this earth, it is not for me to be praised, given credit, and upheld. If I did it just to help. If I get the credit and praise later on, fine. All be that, hey, yo, yeah, I did that, but that ain't why I did it. I ain't do it for the credit. I did it for love. I did it for, because at the end of the day, everybody want a little help. Everybody want a little guidance. Everybody want a little pull up. So my thing is with that, with a pull up or a helping hand, if everybody was looking for that or wanted that at some point, you're like, oh man, I need some help. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know I'm going off on the tangent here, but everybody need help. So why are we helping for a gender? If everybody need help, man, I'm gonna just help you because I know when I was there, I needed help. Oh, so I ain't had it, so I'm gonna give you what I never had. You know what I'm saying? And then that individual later on does the same thing for somebody else. And we all pull each other up. This whole we tear each other down. That's why a motherfucker can't win. You can't win in that, man. You can't win like that. You get what I'm saying? What did you gain personally for releasing or talking bad on Nipsey Hussle? What did you gain on quote unquote for quote unquote exposing what you thought as exposure on Nipsey Hussle? What did you stand to gain? If anything, again, this makes LA look bad. This makes the West Coast look bad. See, I'm not about making my city or my place look bad. Because on our own, the reputations that we carry, just alone, the gang situation in Chicago, the gang situation in LA, that makes the rest of the world look at y'all sideways. The violence in Baltimore, which I do live in, that makes the city look bad. But they don't talk enough about the good. So it's so little of the good being talked about. Why do we enhance the negative stereotype? So this doesn't enhance, even if you were trying to enhance gang culture, which I wouldn't be trying to be, this make gang culture look bad. Oh, damn, they exposing their own out there in the West. You get what I'm saying? Oh man, they recording phone calls out in NY. That's how y'all get down. Oh man, I see why this, that makes y'all look bad. So nobody in this situation won. And unfortunately, I don't think Nipsey's legacy takes a hit because of what you said and the things that you continue to say about him. A problem being, when is enough enough? When are you gonna stop? Just like with all these different Pac stories. Like, you can say whatever you want now that he's gone. Because it's not gonna be disputed. And Nipsey still got a mom, a pops. He still got the All Money In crew. He still got his brother. How you think Big Sam supposed to feel about this? Then you got an artist that you managing who clearly got love. Well, as we perceive it, that the game has a love for Nipsey Hussle. You know him personally, so you may know something else. But just like you said a while ago, well, Game got love for Nip. You said that in one of the Clubhouse. Yeah, he would not. Yeah. So if your artist got love for him, man, it's a conflict of interest the way you keep talking. Somebody need to check you. It's not even about the Nipsey aspect of it. That's just who name it is. You're disrespecting the dead. But you know what? I kind of expect that because that's what they do in drill music. But the difference is, you 40, they in their 20s, they still growing, they still learning, they still in the streets directly. You are older, supposed to be an OG. You're a gang member. Over. You should be focused on kids and grandkids and elevating. Why are we so glorified by being a gangster? Okay, tell you a scenario. Gangsters, they go to jail. Gangsters, they die. Gangsters don't get to take all that money and credit with them. When you go to jail, they take all your shit. So you, even when you come home, if you come home, you come back with nothing. It doesn't enhance your legacy. It cheapens it. See, the problem is we don't know that until we get older. Some people don't have a chance to change. Wack 100. Hassan Campbell. You've had chances to change your behavior, the way you think, the way you move, the way you act. You're soliciting attention from a dead man at this point. Now, should we be mad at Hassan for exposing the phone call? So that answer is twofold. We wouldn't know that whatever happened exists if he didn't expose it. That's one. For two, he just showed the world that you show your hand to anybody who's willing to watch it. So at the end of the day, a wrong could be wrong and right at the same time. But both of y'all sleazy and distasteful, in my opinion. I don't have nothing personally against y'all. I just didn't like the look. So what y'all doing now is the positive that y'all attempt to do, the positive that started out for Hassan Campbell and what he was doing and the message he was trying to push, all of that gets diluted and overshadowed by shit like this. So then everybody look at you with the side eye. So how is your message going to be received when people want to look at you with the side eye? You know, I'm 34 years old. And, you know, I want what I want out of life. But there's certain costs I'm just not willing to pay. I'm just not willing to pay that, you know. I don't talk about dead people. Whatever they did wrong, they did wrong. Oh, well, too late. Should have set up baby's head. You know what I'm saying? I don't talk crazy to kids. I don't talk crazy about kids. They're kids. I don't harm women and children because it ain't me. It ain't in me. I won't harm another man unless I would have to. Because it's just not me. Now, I believe that both of you brothers have tremendous potential if you decide to use it and exercise it. But y'all showing poor character. All over the internet showing poor character. We can't do that. Can't do that. Not as black men. You know, not in this day and age. No. I mean, you know, from here on out, watch the comments. If you got something to expose, why now? Why on the dead man? Because it's really not going. I mean, what would it do? It can't hurt him because he's no longer here. But it can hurt the people who are still here who have to deal with that. Think about the pain Lauren London must be feeling. He got a daughter in that approaching teenage years, if not a teenager already, and a young son, and a bunch of other family. Like, they get affected by these things. You know what I'm saying? LA is affected by these things. Los Angeles, California is affected by these things. California, the West Coast is affected by these things. So that coming out hurt a lot of people. And I'm pretty sure you upset because it took a hit. It made your reputation took a hit because of it. You know, but I just feel like you never really banged with the man anyway. So for you, hey. And then since his homies and a lot of people probably know y'all ain't rock, you know, they letting it rock. But you gotta be careful, man, because sometimes people don't take words kindly. Sometimes they want to do something about it. Man, that's Jim CB, man. I'm out, man. I ain't got no more to say, man. Stay on your grind, man. Man, it is what it is at this point, man. I don't know. You know, when we start trading respect and trading in a fellow black man's legacy for clout, I don't know, but it ain't what I'm about. It ain't what I'm about at all. Jim CB.